Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good. Today's video is not a makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite products, which is this Inglot Duraline. If you watch my videos regularly, you might have seen me using this n number of times to apply glitter and pigment on my eyelid. And also, if you're a makeup junkie like me, you might have already owned this by now. So today I'm going to share with you guys how I use this one for different things. Some might be new for you, or some you might have already known. So yes, if you want to know what I use this for, then so if you don't know what is this, if you're completely new to makeup, or if you haven't came across this one yet, this is Inglot Duraline, guys. This is a transforming fluid which can apparently change any eyeshadow into a liquid form. It comes in this glass bottle with a dropper which dispenses the fluid, as you guys can see. So as they say on the back of the packaging, this one can turn apparently any eyeshadow or any pigment into a liquid form. So if you want to wear a colored eyeliner, or if you don't have eyeliner, you can actually mix your pigment, or you can actually scrape your eyeshadow a little bit and put a drop of this one, mix it well, and you can totally use that as an eyeliner. One more really popular use of this one is you can actually retrieve your dried out gel liners, cream eyeshadows, or even you can retrieve your mascaras back. If you have a gel liner which is dry and applies really patchy, just take a drop of this one and mix it in that, and it would be really smooth as new. I do not have any dry gel liners or cream eyeshadows at the moment, guys, so I cannot show you a demo on this one. You just have to trust me on this. And same goes with the mascara as well, guys. If your mascara is not older than 6 months and it is dry, you can totally retrieve back using this one. Just mix a drop of this one and you're good to go. You will definitely get a couple of uses out of that mascara. If you like using glitters and pigments on your eyelids like me, and you cannot get a hold on a glitter glue, you can totally use this one as a base for your glitter. This will provide enough stickiness to the glitter. You just have to take a little bit on the back of your hand, dip the brush on in the liquid, and use that brush to pick the glitter, and you can gently apply onto your eyelid. You might be seeing a little bit fallout. I'm not going to say you won't see any fallout because that is a glitter, but the fallout will be far more lesser than using just a damp brush. So yes, this will provide a beautiful base for glitter and pigments. If you have any eyeshadows which do not apply as pigmented as the look in the pan, you can totally use this one and you can make it look more intense. As you can see, this is the least pigmented eyeshadow I have in my collection, and I'm just going to scrape a little bit of that eyeshadow and mix it with a drop of this one, a drop of this Inglot Duraline, and you can totally see how pigmented and how shiny it looks. Not only it helps to increase the intensity of the eyeshadows, it also makes them last really long on your eyelids, as it is going to turn them into a smudge proof and transfer proof finish. A lot of people say that this one can turn anything into a waterproof as well, but I've seen a little bit of bleeding on my liner when I've used this one, so I'm not going to say this is a waterproof. This can turn into everything into waterproof, but it is definitely water resistant. I don't know, guys, for some reason I've lost the footage for this clip, so I'm kind of doing a voiceover thing. I hope it's not way too disturbing for you. Out of all, my favorite way to use this Duraline is for mixing eyeshadows, guys. In this video I'm just mixing 2 eyeshadows, but I usually mix 3 to 4 eyeshadows as well to get my own unique shade. As you guys can see, I'm using a totally 2 different shades of eyeshadows. Like I'm using that bronzy shade and a pink eyeshadow. As you guys can see the swatches, that pink is not really good. It applies really patchy and the pigmentation is so poor, but can you guys see the outcome? It's like wonderful rose gold shade with like really good pigmentation. I really love this technique, guys. Do give this a try. I'm pretty sure even you will love it too. If you have any blemishes or any bumps on your face you want to conceal, but your concealer do not agree with you, it just creases right after the application, try this technique, guys. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it. As you can see, I've got a little bump here. It's a pimple actually, but it's not like a really angry and active pimple. I've got this last night. Most of the times I just do thin layers of concealer, that is totally enough for me. But there are times some naughty bums, they just don't let concealer sit on them. So then I just take a little bit of this one. I've just got a drop of Duraline on the back of my hand. I'm just going to dip my brush on this, like really tiny bit, and I'm just going to dab on top of that. I'm not going to go crazy with that, just like that. Now I'm going to take my concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use the same brush. Just take a teeny tiny bit of concealer and apply it directly on top of that. That step kind of stops my concealer from creasing, but I do not recommend you guys to put this Duraline on top of a really big active pimple. It might make that more angry, so never ever apply this on an active pimple. But you can totally use this to conceal a little bumps and blemishes on your face. And the last thing is, you can totally customize your own shade of lip gloss. But do this when you're not going to drink or eat anything, because it is clearly written on the packaging, avoid contact with the oral cavity. So nothing of this should be swallowed. So make sure if you do this, you're not going to eat or drink anything. If you just want to take some pictures with this lip gloss, or if you fancy how you're gonna look with that metallic lips, do this one. Just take a little bit of your eyeshadow or pigment, mix it with this one, and apply that on your lips. But take that lip gloss right after you took the pictures, because as I've said, nothing of this should be swallowed. So make sure you're not going to drink or eat anything while this one is on. So make sure you take that off and do whatever you want. So these are the different ways how I used my Duraline till date. Do let me know, guys, if you have used anything different. Do let me know in the comments. And if you find this video helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do not forget to share this with your family and friends who are interested in makeup, of course. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.